Trying something new today. Trying something new today. And that is roasted cauliflower. Hi, I am Jent's daughter, and I'm coming to you today to bring you something that I've never tried, but I've looked up some recipes and I thought it would be a good time to spring back and show you some interesting things. On this channel, what I do is show you easy, healthy recipes to get you jump started to a clean, fresh diet and things that are good and healthy for you as well as tasty. Again, we're going to be having some roasted garlic, some roasted cauliflower. And I always say broccoli. I don't know why I say broccoli, but this has the consistency when roasted and the texture of like a chicken meat texture going in. So what I'm going to do is just show you the cut. Now I broke that off. I've already kind of cleaned this. I have not cleaned it up, but I have kind of cut off the green portions of it. And now all I'm doing is just breaking it apart. And I'm taking out some of these stems. Can you see that? I'm taking out some of the stems and just putting those in my bowl here. Next, I'm gonna wash this up real good. And you can make these as thick or as thin as you like, because the thing about broccoli is it does come apart, and it comes apart fairly well. I think I'm gonna leave that big like that. I probably won't leave a lot of this part right here as big as some of the others that's already in the bowl. But yeah, cauliflower is a good thing. And you can actually eat it raw. You can eat it roasted in the oven like we're doing today. Or you can air fry it, or you can boil it or steam it. So cauliflower has a lot of ways that it can be prepared. And it all, I think, in my opinion, comes out tasty. All right, don't want to get it too small. And I'm just going to rinse off. And I'll be back. Okay, now I am back. So what our next ingredients will include is some olive oil of your choice. I'm going to use some Creole seasoning, but I won't use salt because I think this is heavily salted, so I'm not going to use any salt. But I'm going to add some garlic powder, and I like a kick, so I'm going to use some cayenne as well as some paprika. All right? I don't have an official amount. I just kind of gauge or eyeball it. I would say maybe about 2 tablespoons, maybe 3. Because what you want to do is saturate this the cauliflower and get the oil all over. And you want to add a gracious amount of seasoning because you want to be able to taste it. So that was the Creole. This is the garlic powder. I know I like garlic, and if you don't like garlic, then don't put quite as much, but I can do garlic, so I usually go heavy-handed on that. Some cayenne. This is a real kicker, so I'm not going to use as much. You can omit it totally if you like, because it will add that kick that I'm searching for, kind of a spicy kick. And last but not least, the paprika. I don't know that paprika does anything special for me, but anyway, I see a lot of cooks using it, so I decided that I would use it as well. I'm going to use some gloves to mix this real good with. You have gloves, or you can just use your hand to mix it all up with. I got my oven preheating to 350 degrees. Alrighty. And all I'm doing is just mixing everything together here. Mix, mix, mix. I want to get everything coated real good. And I am just going to roast it. I think the roasting on 350 maybe for about, I would say about, I'll check it in about 15 to 20 minutes. And we'll assess it from there. May need to be flipped and go another 10 minutes or so. But This is going to be really good. Oh, this coating is coming out really good. Can you see that? I want to make sure you see that you're seeing that. And look, it's looking good already. And we want to be able to taste and give our food some flavors. That's what we're talking about, tasting good. All right, so now we're ready to lay it out in our pan, our what I call the roasting pan. Let me see if I can slide you over so you can see the roasting pan. I'm gonna tilt you down. Hopefully it'll stay. I think it's moving on its own here. So what I may have to do is just bring you back. All I'm doing is putting each individual piece in the pan. I'm gonna try to slide you over so you can see this. It's slipping on me, but that's all right. You get the gist of it. Just put it in the pan. Just simply laying it in the pan on parchment paper. Just line that pan with the parchment paper. Again, you don't have to cut it quite as thick as I did. You can thin these down a little bit. And that's a whole head of cauliflower. And I'm just laying it in. And I'm going to pick this up so you can see how it looks. Take off my glove so you can see now. See how good does that look? Looks wonderful, doesn't it? All right, 350 for about 20 minutes, and then we'll be back. Guys, look at this. This is the results of our roasted cauliflower. And it actually turned out really, really good. 350 for about 20 minutes or so. I have to be honest, I did not turn mine, but I think it will serve you better if you turn it and cook it for another 10 minutes or so, or until your desired tenderness. I know the heat depends on your oven, but this actually turned out good. What we did was we cleaned the broccoli by cutting off the green stems and leaves, and then we went into the heart of the cauliflower, and we just broke it off. And then we washed it real good in a bowl. And next we added after we drained it, of course, after cleaning it, then we added our olive oil, we added Creole seasoning, I believe, and then we added garlic seasoning. We added also, I added cayenne, but I think I'd leave that off next time because I did taste one of these and I actually put, I think for my palate, too much of that in, and paprika. But this turned out overall real, real good. I am more than satisfied with this. Try this and let me know what you think. Bye.